after 20 days of facing his fears in gruelling trials and tribulations. It was Emmerdale's Danny Miller who snatched the crown to become king of the castle last night.
And in that time, Danny didn't just steal the heart of the nation, but his childhood hero, David Ginola's too, after they struck up a heartwarming bromance.
Oh.
I feel a spin-off coming. I feel a spin-off, Danny and David. Danny joins us now, but here's his best bits first.
Toi qui te fous de moi et de tout, avec ton air canaille, canaille, how can I love you?
Come on, Danny, pop it in there. Danny!
Thank you, darling.
There you go. Danny, anything you'd like to say to everybody at home?
Thank you.
Wowzers. Danny, had you seen any of that yet?
I've literally not seen one little bit of it other than what you just showed me then. So, yeah, it's a really nice feeling. But
hang on a second.
I'm still on cloud nine.
Before we carry on, Danny, how much sleep have you had?
No comment.
Just me.
Blame David Ginola.
Good for you.
How does it feel? Listen, you're a super fan of I'm a Celebrity, and indeed a super fan of David Ginola, as we all discovered to our great joy. You've seen that little footage there. I mean, for you, at what point did you start relaxing into it, or was it always? Were you always aware that you were on camera? How does it work, and how was it for you?
I mean, I'll be honest with you, it was an absolute nightmare. It was from start to finish. It was tension. It was awful. Luckily for me, I had David Ginola all the way throughout. But yeah, I don't think you can ever really get used to it. I mean, obviously, I'm used to being in front of a camera, but to have a camera like recording you all the way throughout, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is just it doesn't make it any easier. But luckily, I had David Ginola in my ear, in my mind, and he didn't let me go. So,
and also, just to point out, you do have a wife and a baby.
To most people.
You do have a wife and a newborn baby, but it was David Ginola. Thoughts of and visions of David Ginola that got you through this.
It's a good point. It's a good point. Yeah, I forgot about them. No, to be honest, obviously, the whole beginning of the reason I did it was for my fiance, soon to be wife, and my baby Albert. Were the whole reason to set them up for a big future, but David Ginola came into my life, and he was the reason that I stuck through it. And
have you asked? Is three a crowd?
He helped me through it.
Is three a crowd in a relationship? I don't know. I mean, all things can be all things to all people these days. So, but listen, tell us about your.
I mean, he was. Yeah, no, he was a small divide between myself and Steph, my fiance. However, I've really realised that actually Steph's the reason that I did it, but David was a massive fork in the relationship.
And have you seen the baby? How old is your little one?
Albert is 6.5 weeks now, so he's. I've not seen him yet. Obviously, I've stayed here in Wales and done the press and all that kind of stuff, the interviews and stuff. So I'm waiting to go back today to see him, and can't wait to put him in my arms and see him for the first time in what seems like a lifetime.
Well, it is a lifetime for him.
What's that?
I said it is a lifetime for him, isn't it? He's only tiny weeny.
He is, yeah. Unfortunately, well, I mean, fortunately for him, he's no idea. But unfortunately for me, I've missed him. I've missed him, and he won't know, but I certainly have, and I'll spend the rest of my life making sure that I make up to him.
You said earlier, Danny, it's hard in there, it gets tough in there. I mean, we only see an edited version, and I always wonder what it's like. I mean, and in your situation with what's happened in your life, having a baby there, and you can't be there with the baby. What was it like when you were going to bed at night, when the cameras are sort of not rolling really anymore, you're not speaking to all the other contestants, you're on your own, lying there? What were you thinking at that point?
Do you know what? I take back every single thing I've said about any celebrity that's taken part in this show about, like, you know, how ridiculous they look after day 2, 3, 4. You know, being homesick and being, you know, ridiculous, crying on TV. I was there like 18 hours into the show crying, thinking, what have I done? And, you know, I think it's only people that take part in it that will actually realise the seriousness of what they signed up to. I didn't realise what I'd signed up to, and I really, really missed my family. I was homesick from day one. And I think there's only people who sign up to the show that would actually realise what they signed up to, because I didn't realise. And, you know, I think other people that have experienced it will certainly agree with me that, you know, it's nothing until you signed up to it, until you know what you've
your
signed up to.
hometown pub as well. This will make you homesick. They were reacting when you won, but you can talk to us whilst you're watching it. It is lovely. Watch this.
I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. I'm the first ever king of the castle.
Is that them, yeah?
It is.
No way. Is that them, yeah?
It's like watching the World Cup final.
That's silly. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. I had no idea. That's amazing. I mean, like, I've got a caravan in Abergele, so that means the world to me. That means the world, man.
And the thing is, Danny, you know, we always say don't meet your heroes, right? But you literally slept side by side with your hero, right? I mean, to you, to be that...
I did.
Go on, tell us a bit about that. Your childhood hero, and then you're in the camp with him.
Yeah, I mean, he was a childhood hero of mine, was David Ginola, and I was trying to get a leg over all week. I finally got the opportunity to sleep in the same bed with him, and he weren't having any of it. He was a bit stiff, to be honest. I was trying to get my leg over and give him a little cuddle, but he was having none of it. So, you know, there was a spoon that I wanted to become a fork,
Steph is a very understanding
lost
woman.
it. So.
That is going to be the line.
Well,
that's going to be in all the...
yeah.
You know that's going to be all in the tabloids later on this afternoon. That quote there, he's a little bit... I won't use the word he said.
Well, I mean, I've not seen any of the headlines, but I can imagine that there's worse headlines than that. But yeah, I wanted to get my leg over with him. I wanted to cuddle and a spoon, but he bottled it.
He bottled it. Well, you are
so
very,
it's on him,
very...
not me.
And do you know what? It is this warmth, Danny, that has won you the show. That's why you are the king of the castle, because you are who you are. You are warm and kind and honest and lovely. And I think the whole country saw that. And I just want to show you a little message.
I've actually presented you an award, by the way, Ranveer.
Have you? I haven't won anything.
I presented you an award in the Northwest. You have, the Northwest Presenter Award. I presented you an award and you forgot. But
sorry,
you
Danny.
won't forget, because I've told you this on live television, so this is on you, not me.
I forgot I'd won the award, never mind you doing it. Now, listen,
I've got a picture of me and you, and I presented you the award, so it's on you, not me.
I am so... Danny, we will readdress this when you're out of the castle. But shall we show you a little lovely message that I think will just sum it up for you?
We've always been Team Danny. There's a drink here waiting for you at the Heart. Brennan Acaster, King of the Castle. Down, Danny. You've got this. Well done. Yay!
That's amazing. I'll see you all soon for a free pint. It's about time, by the way. I've spent enough money in that pub.
I think you're going to be expected to buy the rounds, I think, Danny.
Well, listen, have a lovely reunion with Steph and the baby. Is that going to be later on today, do you think?
I will. I hope so, yeah. Thank you very much. And don't you forget, I presented you with an award, Ranveer Singh.
Tell you what, I haven't won another one since then. I'm doing something wrong. Lovely to talk to you, Danny.
I've got a picture to prove it.
I hope that's the only one you've got.
Thank you. God bless. Thank you.
Did he try to cuddle you like he did Ginola as well?